musings from this tiny little studio on this tiny little Greek island. Good morning. A beautiful new week ahead of us. For those celebrating this week, of course, we have Thanksgiving, which is not at all celebrated here in Greece, especially on this tiny little Greek island. But I may somewhat partake in a little mild kind of notification of this holiday that we have in the States, which is quite controversial in many ways, but I will take it from just the memory of growing up with this day being, Thanksgiving Day being a very lovely day spent with family, feasting and family. I will acknowledge it for that. But this week in the tiny little studio, first of all, I have company here, so my time is a little bit fragmented. Was not able to get to my painting, that one up there, to finish it. And of course, I start out my day with the intention of finishing it. But then there's this to do, there's that to do, and I haven't had the time to really get in and pull it all together. This happens when I am fragmented and too many things going on in my day, and I'm just unable to come in here and just let go and focus on the painting, which means focusing also on me and just coming into that balance, right? And that creative act, the energy of creativity, of opening up to it, of creating space, of connecting. I don't know, it all sounds kind of woo-woo, but it truly isn't. It's the same thing as coming into the zone for those of you who are out running or when you focus on your work, whatever that work is. There are moments when everything just kind of comes together, and that is what I seek, and I seek to develop it and to have some kind of understanding of it, so that when I do come in here, I can move towards that meditative state, so that I can be me as I am painting whatever it is that I'm doing in my creative act. If I'm painting or writing, those are my two biggest creative outlets. And that kind of brings me to the podcast that I uploaded. For those of you out there who feel too old to start a YouTube channel, especially as an artist, as a creative being of some sort, right? And thinking, well, there's so many other people out there talking about the same thing. What the heck do I have to say? Or who's going to listen to me? It's not like you don't have something to say. We all do. But who cares, right? Who out there is going to listen to little old me on this tiny little Greek island in this tiny little studio? And so I really wanted to kind of come to that, because the number one reason, and literally the number one reason to start a YouTube channel is because you're you, and you are a unique, beautiful, unbelievably important being in this artistic, creative world. And people need you. People need to connect with you. Honestly, was completely at the other end of this before I actually started uploading videos and starting this YouTube channel, and just saying, okay, I'm just going to upload. It's going to be good enough. I'm just going to do it. And I know they're, especially in the beginning, I know this is a really bad video. I know it's not edited, edited, edited. It's not, I have no skills. I can barely get around this YouTube channel. I haven't got a clue, but I'm going to do it anyways. And just see what happens. And I kind of just started uploading videos. And then as time went on and the videos went from 10 really bad videos to 20 pretty bad videos to 30, well, they're bad, but, they're getting better. And, the 40, 50 videos, and it's like, okay, people are starting to subscribe to this channel. What? Why would anyone subscribe to this channel? And thinking, what on earth do I have to say about art, about how to create art, about how to put a painting together? What is it about this creativity thing that I feel, that I know, but how do I express it? How do I give it to you in a more concise, understandable form? And being, a yoga person in my past, not so much in the actual asana thing. I don't teach yoga anymore, for example. But taking the connection of that more abstract self, the place up here in these upper chakras, right? But just think of it as the abstract self, the area where we're thinking about things, but thinking is not, something that you can actually put in your hands. It's an energy that's pliable, that's fleeting, that's hard to grasp onto. So you're taking that energy and you're funneling it down and limiting it to get to the areas where you actually pick up your paintbrush and you actually lay out the paints on your palette, and you actually have a sketched out idea for a painting that you can come to your canvas, mix your paints, and put it together. That is something that only you can give to other people. Your experience of that, whether or not you go into the whole creative realm and you do this whole chakra kind of thing or not, that has nothing to do with it. You could come out and start a YouTube channel and talk about what I talk about and be focused in that area, and your channel will be completely different from my channel. We would have the same basics. We both talk about painting. We both talk about creativity and how to develop it, how to open up to it, how to expand the borders of your limited self into deeper realms of creativity, into deeper understanding of how you are with that creative energy and the painting that comes out of you because of it. We could all talk about the same thing, but your channel will be very different than mine. It will be as needed as this channel is, and as beautiful and as important, and you will attract those people that need to hear who you are, who need to connect with who you are, who need to understand some things that you are best able to show them and to teach and to help the younger generations grow, or people in the older generations. People connect with you, and I could not understand this. Why would anybody listen to me, this artist, on this little tiny Greek island in this little tiny studio? I haven't got one of those. I got stuck on this. I haven't got one of those big, beautiful studios. You see them, and they've got their couches in there, and their specific areas where they have their paintings that are drying, and they have their table where they're, making their own canvases and doing all these things. And I didn't have any of that. And I thought, who would want to be in this tiny little studio with me? But then people started coming, and people started asking me questions. And you are here with me 5 days a week in these morning musings, total improv, which was really, really helpful for me to get comfortable being on camera, to get comfortable talking to you, but in a separated time, because you're not here, and I'm not looking at you. And, I got better and better at putting my thoughts together. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm just all over the place, but I got better and better at it. And my channel kept growing. And the videos that I was putting up, even though they were, they weren't the great videos, highly edited with great sound and great lighting. My battery's running low. And great lighting, and, it didn't have all the bells and whistles, and my channel kept growing. So it's not about how well you do a video. It's not about if you edit it perfectly or even pretty goodly. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with you. People out there will find you and connect with you. There's something about your energy. There's something about what you're saying that's exactly what they need to hear. So you guys, anybody out there who are contemplating the idea of saying, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Just press that record button and do it. Just make videos. Make bad videos. That's not the point. The point is, like when you started painting, like the first time you laid your brush on the canvas and attempted to paint a lemon, and it was like you were looking at it going, oh my God, this is a bad painting. This is awful. And then you think, I can't paint. Oh, yeah, of course you can paint. Of course you can paint. You have just put paint down on a canvas. Thus, you are painting. Thus, you can, in fact, paint. Are you an advanced artist the first time you put your brush on a canvas? Heck no. Who is? When babies begin to stand up, are they ballet dancers? Heck no. But the potential is there for those babies to grow into taking dance lessons and to begin to move their bodies and get control of themselves. You know, like an artist will lay paint on a canvas. And the more you paint, the more you learn, the more control you have over your brushwork of how the paint slides onto the canvas, the effects, and you deepen it and deepen it and deepen it and grow. How amazing. And then suddenly you paint a lemon and you're like, oh, I like this one. And you open and develop into the artist that you wish to be. It's the same thing with this YouTube channel. It's a blank canvas. You press record and you film yourself. You're uncomfortable. You're terrified. You think like, oh, this is awful. I'm not going to do this. And then you do it anyways. It's like, okay. I mean, you upload the video because fact of the matter is nobody's really going to be watching it. You're not going to hit like hundreds of people. Not at all. So just do it. Upload that first video. Begin exploring who you are in this YouTube sphere, who you want to touch out there, the people who you connect with, who are the people who would connect with you if you went to a party. And some people, you're like, okay, hi, how are you, whatever. And then you move out into another room and there are all these other people who are like, hey, you're an artist. Oh, cool. Talk to me a little bit about your creativity. I'm constantly creatively blocked. What do you do? I mean, how do you get over that? And there's a communication begins to happen. And depending on, the questions that you're getting in this beautiful little room with these creative people who want to open up more to their creativity, you begin to have this communication and then you grow from there. It's just such a cool thing. So think of it that way. And because YouTube is such a huge platform that are touching millions of people out there, you're going to find those people. They will come to you as soon as you open the door. Open the door. People will begin to come in to your special little room that is built because of who you are authentically, just because of who you are, is built for those who want to and need to learn something from you. So yeah, get out there, artists. Open up that channel, just start it. And so I'm gonna get off before I start talking too much. Today in the studio, really just want to work on this painting. Haven't got a lot of big things, but of course my list will grow as I think about it. But first, I'm just going to come in and paint for a while, put on some music, and just get in the groove of things. So with that, be inspired, be creative, be you, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. See you all tomorrow. Bye.